Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another Final Fantasy reaction. We got Close the Distance this time, requested by Crosslancer in the Patreon producer queue. This is the Primals version. I'm not sure what that means. I assume the Primals are a band. I haven't heard of them, but I just assume that this is an alternative version from the game that maybe plays at a different point. I don't have any context as per usual, but all I know is I need to listen to this. So I guess without further ado and a surprisingly smooth intro, let's go. I already immediately love this sound. That was such a pleasant explosion. I love that.
Whispers falling silently drift on the wind, but I hear you are just
okay. This dude just sounds like Bon Jovi. Gotta be real.
From sight, but I see you unbroken. Promises we made so long ago. You're still here, unspoken. Requiem for a river of tears.
Lots of reverb, lots of phasers. Just a lot of like ambient wobbling in the background. All those transients just being cut straight through. Got kind of excited there with that drum beat. It's gonna sound bad that I don't know the name of that pattern, but I do love the feel of it. I play that a lot myself too, when the song actually works with it. It's a meter thing. I'm not that technical of a drummer. I just go, it's 4. That's right, just bounce on the ride cymbal. Yeah! This is really vibey. Also, the guitar tone, so smooth, so warm. Double it up a bit. This is really fun. Slight pitch bend. Dude, this is so good. gotta be a credit song or something. This song screams credit scene. Or maybe opening? I could imagine an opening. Like cutscene style. Ooh. A key change for the very last one? Interesting choice at the end. Okay. All right. So here we have a song that embodies the feeling of finality, and that's exactly why I was assuming that this was a credit song of some sort. It just feels perfect for that. I believe it's written in C minor, maybe E flat major. They're the relatives of each other, but this feel is just so good. That lethargic kind of sound too. Like even when it doubled up later, it didn't have too fast of a BPM to make that feel like it was over the top fast or anything. A lot of that feel definitely relies on how the song does delay that rhythm. Like I was saying, I'm not the best with beats. I'm an entirely feel-based drummer. I don't really do the whole music theory thing when it comes to drums, unless I'm specifically learning a very specific piece, and then that information leaves my brain entirely because it's made out of nothing but rocks and plaster. So as a drummer, I cannot honestly tell you what the true count of this is, because to me, this is 4/4 with slightly extra steps. It's just a delayed 4/4 to me, even though I know that's not accurate at all, and it's one of my main flaws as a percussionist is not really getting there, just knowing how it feels, but that's all you really need at the end of the day too. That's how a lot of drummers who don't know what they're doing in life end up getting where they are, because they struggle and they still produce results. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to learn it. You can be self-taught. I am, a lot of other people are, and a lot of the greats in life are, but it does make it a lot harder, especially when it comes to explaining it to other people like this, and that's where I fall short. So to me, this just feels like 4/4 with extra steps, and I can't really explain why this beat works. I'm sure somebody will write a comment about it who actually knows what they're talking about, but when it comes to me, I hear this and I just think 4/4. But that delay on the rhythm, that slightly slower variant of that beat, is exactly why this song feels so good. It allows you that time to breathe. It feels like taking a breath. This entire song is allowing some more room in the energy, because if you were to do a standard 4/4 like 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4, the third count being the hit on the snare, instead we're going 1 2 3 4 2 2 3 4. And then it counts over. Again, can't really explain why that is or what that's called because I'm a little stupid, but at the same time, that exact feel of waiting till the second measure to do the snare and ignoring it on the first one is why this song feels like it's going through kind of a slow churn. And that lethargy obviously feels a lot more relaxing, and it feels like you're just done with whatever's happening. It's a very relaxing feeling, and it's a great, great approach to take for a song that, again, I assume is an ending theme of some sort. It's the exact energy you want to let people just soak in what they've just experienced and allow them to reflect on it. And that reflection plays even a bigger part when this song, being in the key of C minor or E flat major, is a lot more reliant on those chords that allow for that concept to be spread. Like, there are certain chord progressions and certain chord combinations that make you feel nostalgic, that make you feel a little bit sad, maybe just a little bit of melancholy in there, and then there are ones that make you feel bright, happy, everything is great and fine. These two keys do their job in the best of ways around that melancholic area, where they're allowed to move around these flat zones and allow you to take major chords and then minor chords and just kind of marry them between as connective tissue in this moving body of music. It's very nice to be able to hear a song that has all those major chords in there and you're like, oh wow, things are happy and are still good. There is a positive message here. But when you visit those minor chords in there, it feels a little bit more real because minor chords are meant to be a little bit more sad. So when you're marrying those two together, that's why you get that melancholic feel and why things may be a little bittersweet when you're listening beginning to it. That's where you land in that happy medium of melancholy, and it's just such a bittersweet, beautiful sound that is so underrated in music, I feel. There's a lot of songs out there that utilize it. Obviously, it's been done forever. That's kind of why it was giving me the Bon Jovi feel at the beginning, because one, the vocalist definitely feels like that, but two, Bon Jovi loves to write in that bittersweet area. He does a lot of the same combinations chord-wise, and that's why it feels so much like that. There really is a feel that they're writing about past experiences in life and things that they look back on fondly, or maybe even sadly, but not necessarily in a negative way, like it's not depressing. So again, back to that, and this being probably an ending credits theme, that's exactly what they're going for. You just played an entire expansion. You just experienced another chunk of the world with relationships that you had freshly built, and now you have to say goodbye to them. That's what they want you to reflect on. That's why songs like this work so well, and that's why it feels so damn good to listen to, albeit a little sad to say goodbye. But anyway, I've kind of been running in circles with my point here. This song is beautiful. It's greatly performed. There's so many musical elements in this song that are gorgeous as well. I made my comments about how the guitar is being so soft, but also on kind of like a wah phaser that was just kind of going around and just making the whole song feel like it was flossing in your brain a little bit. And that kind of adds to this ethereal process in your mind of feeling like something is a little bit more aged, and that adds to nostalgia as well. So there's a bunch of little things happening here that just cause that to be even more prevalent. But at the end of the day, it's just a really good song performed by a very good band. I am definitely going to be checking out more of the Primals. They sound gorgeous, and I really want to hear more of what they have to offer. So I guess that's about it. Thank you, Crosslancer, for throwing this into the queue. It's been a while since we've had a Final Fantasy track, and I'm sure we're going to have another one here before too long. I'm pretty sure there's another one in the queue already, so we'll be getting there at some point. But either way, if you enjoyed this video and you want to request something that I haven't gotten to from Final Fantasy, or from something else that you just think other people in the comments might want me to get to, leave it down in the comments and I will do my best to get to it. And of course, if you enjoyed this video and you want to follow me and support me for more in the future, you know how to do all that, and I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye!